Vindicated, liberated, you can be exonerated. It's Rhyme and Reason 561.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why you're...
Hey there, Tony here. And with a show of hands, who has never felt the burning need to be vindicated? And for a little more explanation of that, here's some synonyms for that word maybe you are more familiar with, like acquitted, absolved, exonerated, liberated. And the dictionary says that an informal definition is let off the hook. Did you ever do something bad and wish you could be let off the hook for it? Yeah, me neither. Right? But what makes you worthy of being vindicated for bad stuff you do? What makes you worthy? You're not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say nothing. Nothing makes you worthy, especially if you've never repented of it. Uh-oh, honey. Tony's using those old-fashioned words of guilt again. Where'd I put the TV guide? All right. Easy. I know I'm going to give you a suggestion. And I'd say 90% of the people who hear this won't do it because most people don't want to be shaken out of their cool, dark comfort zones. But if you're one of the 10% who will follow this suggestion, try this. Log into your Prime account. If you don't have a Prime account, it's going to be a little harder for you. But Amazon has Prime accounts, and there are good reasons to get that if you haven't already. But anyway, go to Prime Videos. This is not some sort of affiliate thing or marketing thing. But if you do have an account, log into it. And then just scroll down through the movie listings because it gives you all these movies that you can watch for so-called free. It's part of your Prime package. But anyway, look through the listings. And basically every genre in the movies and their corresponding titles and thumbnail pictures even are just a muddy walk through darkness. It's all dark. In fact, I'm going to share some titles with you. Like these are titles that I just saw as I was putting all this together. Drowning Mona. That's the name of a movie. The Contract. And that doesn't have anything to do with music or business. Trauma Center. Secret Window. Mystery Road. And I could go on. And those are the tame ones. But when you check out the visuals that go with those, that really sets the dark mood. I mean, there must be a lot of dark and hopeless hearts out there because, all those movies and movie ideas, they don't make themselves up. And I think it's reasonable to say that those dark and hopeless hearts are looking for answers, but in all the wrong places. So really, they just find themselves in a downward spiral, feeling like there's no way out. And instead of writing scripts that express all that darkness and hopelessness, they'd be much better off just talking to their creator and asking him to help. And a great example of that humility can be found in a song written by a king. Yeah, King David wanted to be vindicated too. If you think Amy Coney Barrett, or I think I got her name right, is being scrutinized, you ain't seen nothing. Imagine asking God to examine you, and I'm talking about examination that goes all the way into your heart and mind. Now that's scrutiny. And David wrote in Psalm 26, quoting David, "Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my mind and my heart." In other words, he's asking for his mind and his heart to be put on trial. And he knows full well he'll be found guilty because later in the psalm he says, "Redeem me and be merciful to me." And that's the right way to get vindication, through humility. But really, who can be that humble these days? Especially when you're bombarded with messages of self-affirmation. Oh yeah, just grab a mirror, look at yourself in the eyes and repeat, "I am successful, I am confident, and I am powerful, I am strong, and I am getting better and better every day. All I need is within me right now." You know what? I borrowed those affirmations right off a self-affirmation site. I didn't make all that up. And notice how they start with I am. Now that is the epitome of ironic, because it's only the great I am who is worthy of all that admiration. But what do I know, right? I'm just spouting off some old-fashioned words of guilt. There's really no future in that, is there? Unless you can admit your guilt is real and focus on more than the way you feel, you'll never come to terms with what is true or trust the one who vindicated you. That's some things to ponder. And until next time, I'll let you ponder that. This is Tony from TonyFunderburk.com, where you can get that t-shirt that says, life has rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a